Baseball fans, you need to see this right now. Mike Trout, one of the greatest players of our generation, is going through the worst slump of his career, and it's got everyone talking. Is this the end of his dominance? Meanwhile, in Los Angeles, the Dodgers have found a hero in Yoshinobu Yamamoto. With Shohei Ohtani sidelined, Yamamoto just delivered a performance for the ages and might be saving the Dodgers' season. Could this shift the power dynamic in the league? Stay tuned, because this story is bigger than you think, and it's only getting started. Don't miss it! Before we dive into one of the wildest storylines brewing in Major League Baseball right now, make sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update from the world of baseball. You do not want to miss a single second of what we're about to talk about. Trust me, this one's big. Alright, let's get into it. Something dramatic is happening right now in Major League Baseball, something that has fans across the country doing double takes every time they check the box scores. Something that just a few years ago would have seemed completely unthinkable. We're talking about a player who once stood tall as the gold standard of baseball greatness, a three-time MVP, a face of the league, a guy many believed was on track to become the greatest player of his generation, possibly of all time. And now, he's mired in one of the worst stretches of his career. That player, of course, is Mike Trout. Yes, that Mike Trout. The once unshakable superstar for the Los Angeles Angels is currently slumping hard. And we're not talking about a little cold streak. We're talking about a batting average that's fallen to an almost unrecognizable .171. That's right, .171. 6 home runs. Just 14 RBIs. This is Mike Trout we're talking about. When was the last time you saw numbers like that next to his name? For context, Trout is a guy who once made greatness look routine. Year after year, he'd put up elite numbers, batting well over .300, slugging north of .600, racking up WAR like he was playing a different sport entirely. He was a one-man highlight reel. A player who, even in a mediocre Angels lineup, still stood out like a lighthouse in the fog. You couldn't ignore him. And now? Some fans are asking questions that feel borderline sacrilegious. Is this the beginning of the end for Mike Trout? Let that sink in. Now, to be fair, Trout has dealt with injuries over the past few seasons, and we all know how tough it is for even the greatest athletes to bounce back when the body starts fighting back. But this isn't just about being a step slow or seeing a dip in power. This is about missing pitches he used to punish. It's about looking lost at the plate. It's about uncertainty both for him and for the fans who have long looked to him as the pillar of consistency in a chaotic league. Meanwhile, just a few miles down the I-5 freeway, a different kind of story is unfolding. A story of dominance. A story of rising greatness. A story that might be signaling the dawn of a new baseball era. While Mike Trout struggles, another star is ascending and fast. Enter Yoshinobu Yamamoto. If you haven't been paying attention to Yamamoto yet, it's time to wake up, because this man is putting the league on notice. In his most recent outing, he delivered what can only be described as a masterclass in pitching. 7 scoreless innings. 10 strikeouts. 0 hesitation. The Dodgers walked away with a 3-0 win over the Rangers, and every bit of that victory had Yamamoto's name stamped on it in bold letters. And let's not forget, this wasn't against some cupcake lineup. This was against the reigning World Series champions. And Yamamoto made them look like amateurs. It was dominance, pure and simple. For Dodgers fans, this is exactly what they've been dreaming about. With Shohei Ohtani recovering from injury and currently limited in his ability to pitch, the Dodgers needed anyone to step up and anchor the rotation. And Yamamoto? He didn't just step up. He kicked the door down and announced himself as the new ace in town. Think about it. For over a decade, Trout has been the guy. The standard. The benchmark. And now, his struggles are bringing his future into question. At the same time, a Japanese phenom like Yamamoto is ascending at a rapid pace. He's young, he's fearless, and he's already showcasing the kind of elite command and poise you normally don't see in pitchers until their 5th or 6th year in the majors. So what does all of this mean? Where do we go from here? First, we have to talk about what Trout's slump means for his legacy. Look, nobody's erasing the greatness of Mike Trout. His resume is set in stone: MVPs, all-star appearances, silver sluggers, and stats that most players would give anything to have. But baseball is a what have you done for me lately kind of league. And fans, as loyal as they are, will always gravitate toward whoever is hot right now. And right now, Trout isn't hot. He's not even warm. He's cold. Ice cold. Which raises another big question: what's next for him and the Angels? You want emotion? It's here. You want drama? It's here. You want legacy-defining performances and career-altering slumps? All of it is happening right now. So keep your eyes glued to the box scores. Watch every Yamamoto start. Don't miss a single Trout at bat. Because in baseball, everything can change with one swing, one pitch, or one incredible performance. And trust me, this story? It's just getting started. AJ Humbat Karnja Rahi Hain Ek Ace Player Ki Jisa Ek Wakt Main Baseball Ka King Kaha Jada Ek Isa Nam Jo Akele High Ticket Bekta the Jisk highlights YouTube P millions of views Lejata Jiska Swing Decker fans Kada Ho Jata or Jiska Presence High Coffee the Jishibi Game KO Must Watch Benain Kuliya Han Main Bot Kar Raha Hun Mike Trout Ki Lekin AJ Jo Hum Dek Rahi Hain Wo Mike Trout Jaisa Nahi Lagta Trout Jo Kabi Baseball Ka Mount Rushmore Kuliya Content Karta the AJX Slump Se Guzer Raha High Jo fans KO Herain High Nahi Shocked Kar Raha High Ek batting average Jo observe .171 P Kadi High Serve 6 home runs or 14 RBIs Kia AP Sock Ho Mike Trout Jis 11 bar All-Star Band Kar Ya Sabat Kia Ka will best of the best High AJ struggle Kar Raha High basic contact Kalia. Is this the beginning of the end? Kia Ya Wo Moment High Jahan X Superstar Ka Legacy Dear Fade Hon Lagta High? Or Jitni Bar Yesawal Puchajada High, Ani Bar Ek or Reality Samni Adi High, time waits for no one. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more deep dives into everything going on around Major League Baseball, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment letting us know what do you think is next for Mike Trout. Is Yamamoto already a top 5 pitcher in baseball? Let us know your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay tuned, stay passionate, and as always keep loving the game.